Okay, we're going to recase this FW6AEL. Hopefully I can get this done before they show up to get it. Got a molded piston that goes in here. I don't really care about this stuff if it gets screwed up. The bearings can sit in like so. A return spring. Dang it. Alright, let's see. How does this go? Apparently it's going to go one way. So I should have paid attention to that when I took it apart. Looks like right there, 3 and 3. Closer. Well, we got these little tabs here. One goes here, one goes here. And we have our ring gear. It's going to go on here. Our steels. Let's see how these go. Looks like these go a certain way also. Okay. Let's see what's special about it. Let's see. Okay. You notice how the tabs here are different. They sit here and here and here and here. Oh, gotta measure this stuff and gum it. These are the reverse 3rd, 5th brake. Okay, our pressure plate. The little tip's going to sit on the springs, and you got to sit in a certain spot too. Or also, let's see, our snap ring went over here somewhere. Let's go ahead and put this on. We got us a bearing here. Let's see where this was. Alright. Our snap ring. I marked that right there. Alright, let me go press this down. Alright, pull this planet back out and turn your feet upside down on your press. It makes it easier. Let's see if I can get that out of there. Let's see what this washer measures. 6. Let's see. Get a picture of this. Trying to get in a rush, and I'm forgetting everything that I need to do. I'm going to take this back out. And take pictures of that. Let's see here, get this back where it goes. There, get this back in there. Let's see. The clutches are going to have to go in first. And we got the 3 again. Let's see how these are going. There. So the 3 are going over here and over here. I'm going to go ahead and get a picture of this. Okay, apparently the top still is a selective one. I don't know why I keep trying to put that in there. Let's see here. There we go. The little 2 tabs together go right here on the short one. Apparently it is a certain direction too also. And this is upside down. That's what happens when you try to get in a hurry. Everything's going to go wrong. Let's see here. Got a number 4 on it. Right, there we go. We got our return spring and got our tabs here. Alright, there we go. And we got our feed hole. Let's see where it went. We got another molded piston up in here. that correct? See if it lines up the other way. And it does not, so it only lines up one way. 30 torques on the bolts here. Okay, the planet has to go in first. Should have remembered that. Alright, return spring, our planet. Sit on top. Come on, drop in there. Trying to spline the planet into clutches all at the same time is not too easy all the time. Come on. Drop that in there. It helps if, there you go. One more lift. It helps if you push the clutch in. Fingernail, it's wanting to push it out. One clutch left. There we go. Alright, now put this in the right way. This only lines up one direction. Here we go. Feed port pointing down. 30 torques on these bolts. Alright, I don't care about how these bolts go in there. If I was building this, I'd be doing it different. gut. Alright, dots on the pump face down. We don't have to worry about lining the pump up because it's got a lip. Our feed ports are going to line up down here. And 30 torques. Our front pump seal, and then we have some kind of seal on the outside here. Looks like an O-ring. Alright, our sealing rings. Let's see what they look like. They go together just like so. There are 4 of them. These are set in there the way that they go. Try not to screw them up too much. These are low reverse brake. And it only lines up one way. Let's see, where's our gap? Looks like right there. Alright, that's going to sit on there just like so. Alright, let me see if I can get this bearing back in the case. I don't want to waste camera time on that. Okay, I plumb forgot that I was supposed to film this thing. I was in such a hurry to get it put back together before they get here. This tube's got to go in. Actually, the pieces from the front need to be in there. I'm just going to set this tube in there just in case I cannot get it in there after the fact. So anyway, the tube sits down in there. We got 3 O-rings here. We got our sun gear. It doesn't appear that there seems to be a certain direction it needs to go. The planetary here has the sun gear. The lip needs to face up. The step needs to face down. On the bearing, was not able to get it back in there. If you like they say, don't try to take it apart. You're going to destroy it, and even if you could get the bearing, you're not going to get it back in there without destroying it, I don't believe. Our opening here faces at the bottom, so the opening on our steels also faces at the bottom. This little tab is going to face right over here. Opening of our sprag is going to face down at the bottom. This side faces up, turning counterclockwise, locking clockwise. Get to line our tabs up. The snap ring opening is going to sit right inside here. Try not to hit the camera. Had it in there really easy before, but of course I didn't have the camera in the way. Not a whole lot to pry on to. See if I keep from hitting it. Actually needs to be back that way some. Alright, that's where it was when I when I took it out. And it's a little bit further back. Little shiny areas there. Get it back where it was. Right there. This is where it was. Okay, we got our bearing lip down. Our sun gear sits on top. This lip faces down. We have our drum assembly. And before it just fell in there. I was fixing to put the bolts on and I realized I'm not filming. And of course now it does not want to drop. We're close. is going to be a lot of fun when you got silicone drying on you as you're trying to get this in. Like I said, the first time it dropped right in there. Come on. Why are you not wanting to go? Okay, I'm not going to waste more camera time on this. This bolts down with these 40 Torx. Once I get that down, get this flipped over, we'll be back. I don't have the socket for the nut. It's a 3-inch socket. The bearing sits on the outside, which it's not going to do now because I had to chisel it in. I'm going to keep the high-low drum and try to take it apart so we can get pictures of that. The hub goes in. There's a bearing that goes on the back of here. Goes on like so. The shaft goes on. There's a bearing here. Sealing rings right there. Lock-up O-ring on the front. The deal for the tube goes in here. Probably should have lubed that up. There's a seal for that. Goes on here. O-ring for the case. Our lube dam goes on here. Let's see. Alright, we're going to put the differential in first. It goes in this way. And our lube dam goes, let's see, how did it go? Went this way. Alright, sits on it sits on there somewhat like that. Maybe the pump needs to go in. Put our pump in. Like so. Tube goes in the center of our shaft here. 40 Torx on the pump bolts. I'm going to keep the valve body also. Hopefully they don't have nothing to say about that. Let's see how that sits. Yeah, that fits better. Sits on top of the pump there. Okay. Okay, I was trying to see which side the shims are on, and I think they're on this side. Yeah. Okay, the shims are on this side for both the transfer gear and the differential. And you got your axle seal. You want to put some silicone between the case halves. Some of these have sealer on them. They say to replace them. I don't know why you couldn't just put sealer on them, but they do recommend that you replace these bolts. Two bolts go down in there. Alright. We have seal that goes here, 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 and right here. Valve body sits on, manual valve hooks onto there. Put the pan on, and we are good to go. Alright, we'll catch you on the next one. Okay. About to run out of battery. I think we got enough to finish this though. Alright, so this is a piston, return spring, and a balance piston. It goes up inside of here. I was going to break this off. Okay, so I got the drum cut apart. You can see the piston, the return spring, and the balance piston up in there. And then this is welded together on top, so there's no way to get it out without totally destroying it. So on the high drum, this is your piston. The return spring goes with the step side down, and your balance piston goes on top, and then you got your steels and your clutches that go in here. There's no cushion plate or anything. See if that'll Go on in there. And since I don't have the piston in there, it's not going to come out right. But inner snap ring, go on top. Just like so. On your low clutches, you got a cushion plate. And then you alternate your steels in your clutches. Pressure plate goes with step up, just like on the high clutch part of it. And then your snap ring goes on top of that. And then there's a bearing that goes on the back here. It sits just like so. Okay, so that's all for the high-low clutch drum. And I think that's it for this unit. I guess that's, as far as I know, I think that's everything. And we have 5 check balls. 4 of them are 374. One goes there. One goes there. One goes there. And one goes, nope, I don't think that was it. Where was that? I think that was right there. And we got 250, a 1/4 inch ball goes right there. We got a dowel pin that goes here, and a dowel pin that goes here. We have all these filters. If I get these in the kit, if we end up rebuilding it, I will replace them. Open end goes up. One goes there, 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 right there, and right there. Alright, we'll get the next section and we'll be back. Okay, this ball did not go there. The filter goes there, the ball goes here. We have a spring and ball that goes down here. And everything else was right. We have 2 dowel pins that go here. Right there. The separator plate from earlier. And this valve body goes up here. And then we'll get the next section. Alright, got our separator plate up there. And all these bolts in the right spot, so I'm just going to set it on there and then we'll measure them. Okay, all the measurements will be at the end also. 2-inch 586, same. 2-inch 203, 3-inch 379, 2-inch 203, 2-inch 591, 587, 3" 376. This should be the same. This one here, 2" 586. Should be the same. Should be the same. This is the same. This is 3" 375. 2" 203. Should be the same. Alright, on this pressure switch manifold over here, it has these two little tabs that come in from the other side. You can squeeze those together and get that out. This is where your temp sensor gets its fluid from. Actually, I'm sorry, it's right here. These 3 bolts are 2" 581. This pressure switch manifold right here. These 2 bolts are 2" 580. Short one here, 8" .839. Alright, since we don't care, we're just going to tighten this down. If I was building this, I'd work from center out. All solenoids are held in by these pins, and the solenoid will slide out. Actually, you have to pull a bolt out to get that one out. Let's slide one out here so that you can see them. Make sure all the ports are the same. If you're going to end up replacing them, make sure they go back in the exact spot that they come out of. Alright, go back in there. Okay. Gonna be like that, are we? There we go. Alright. This one here has a bolt that holds it in. This, I've taken this off. This would normally be all up inside there. I've taken this out so I can find out what pins go to what. This is your temp sensor right here. Go ahead and plug all this back in. Ammo, get back in there. Alright, filter bolt holds that one in. Filter bolt goes here. Alright, let's measure these. And we have 2" 591, 3" 374. Should be the same. It should be the same. And this one is 839 thousandths. This is 3" 374. Same. And this one should be the same. Okay. Sure. We're somewhat in there. Not that it matters. Okay. Put this over. It's our input speed sensor, output computer. All the pins will be on there. Where the heck did it go? Our neutral switch has to line up in the manual valve. We got these 5mm Allens. They go on here. There's no need to take these off. I might take that apart at some point and see what it looks like in there. In fact, I may do that now. And then your connector bolts up inside there. So I'm going to go ahead and see what this looks like on the inside. Okay, that's 4mm Allens there. This is a 2.5mm here. Let's see what we got inside here. And it doesn't look like much of nothing to look at. Just our CPU and our neutral switch comes out. I don't really see no need in opening any of this up, other than maybe blow out debris that gets in there. Let's see. Need to put this back in the right direction. So no need to open that up. Put this away. Alright, line this back up. Alright, that's it for this valve body. All the valve body bolts that go to the case are the same length, so you don't have to worry about screwing those up. These two filter bolts are short bolts like this, 839 thousandths here. And other than that, we're done.